Knives Out is a comedy crime drama starring Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, and Christopher Plummer, amongst others. It is written and directed by Rian Johnson. The story is about a rich crime novelist who mysteriously dies after his 85th birthday. The old man is Harlan Thrombey, played by Christopher Plummer, who belongs to the eclectic and eccentric Thrombey family. The family has become fragmented over the years, but Harlan believes he can reunite them at his 85th birthday. So the entire family gathers at his mansion to celebrate his birthday, but he is found dead the very next morning. As the police begin to investigate his death, along with private investigator Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, many family secrets come to light. There are now multiple murder suspects, and they must figure who is responsible for Harlan's death. Sounds like a good old-fashioned murder mystery. Well, yes and no. Writer and director Rian Johnson is certainly inspired by the plethora of Agatha Christie novels. So he knows what it takes for the setup. Put a wealthy old man at loggerheads with his entire family, make each member of the family intriguing, and cast an all-star assortment of actors to play them. Give the family reasonable cause, be it revenge, greed, spite, or all of the above. Throw in a peculiar detective to solve the case, and watch the mayhem unfold. But Johnson isn't content with things playing out in predictable ways. Instead, all his characters are so mesmerizing that you often get sidetracked. I mean, come on, look at this cast. These aren't just big name actors, they're all extremely capable performers, and boy, do they all shine here. I'll start with Daniel Craig, who completely throws you off with a thick and heavy southern accent. It's not the accent itself that takes you a while to get accustomed to, it's hearing how it flows out from Daniel Craig. This could easily become over the top, but Craig knows how to reel it in a masterful performance. The next character who really stands out is Ransom Robinson, played by Chris Evans. It's safe to say that we're used to seeing Chris Evans play a heroic persona, but this time, he's often despicable to say the least. And the character gets on your nerves, rightfully so. I've said it before, but not enough. I think Toni Collette is extremely underrated. Her take on Joni Thrombey, Harlan's daughter-in-law, is also very layered. Joni wasn't born into the family, but you'll see how she fits in. The resurgence of Jamie Lee Curtis's career continues as Linda, Harlan's eldest daughter. I only hope that we get to see more of her performances soon enough. There's one particular actor I didn't really care much for before this film, but Knives Out is probably going to be the breakthrough film for Ana de Armas. Maybe it's because of the esteemed company she's in, but I was really impressed by her performance here. The problem with most ensemble casts is some actors don't get as much justice as they should, and the same problem persists here as well. But whatever little screen time is dedicated to each of them, I think it's safe to say that they all do it justice here. That's because the writing is absolutely outstanding. There's a surprising amount of humor in this film, and it's completely unexpected. The dialogue is infused with a lot of wit, and this comes across in moments when you can't help but laugh out. It works well to ease the constant tension you feel because there's not a moment when you won't feel a sense of unease, even when you find yourself chuckling. While watching a murder mystery, everyone is trying to solve the case, but I think Rian Johnson will catch most of the audience off guard more than a few times. Which is why I'm going with a convincing 4 stars for Knives Out. I'll admit that I was tempted to rate it higher, but held back slightly once I let the movie sink in. Still, this is undeniably a great film, written and directed to near perfection by Rian Johnson. He has created an extremely enjoyable murder mystery, one that uses the collective skills of its great cast to even greater effect. I'm calling this one of the best films of the year, and a definitive murder mystery film for the ages. Guys, thanks so much for watching this review. For more film reviews, interviews, and box office stories, keep watching because if it's entertainment, you'll find it here on ENOW.